I'm sitting out here with my two dogs, Midnight and Carmel, and I love my dogs. I really love them. They're a real blessing to me, and I was thinking about how much I love these dogs. God loves you and loves me even more than we can love our pets. He really does love us a lot. We've been talking the last few days about catastrophic events that take place in our lives, that are those things that happen without warning and just turn our lives upside down. And when that happens, we need to remember who we are and who God is, and He loves us. And He's going to take us through these times, and we're going to make it through the other side. The last few days I've been reading out of the Psalms, and before that I read out of 1 Samuel chapter 30. The Psalms 23, 24, and this morning Psalms 25 talks about our dependence upon the Lord. David says, Lord, I turn my hope to you. My God, I trust in you. That's what we need to do during those difficult moments of life when our life all of a sudden is grabbed by a whirlwind and turned upside down. People we love are going through stuff, and we're going through stuff ourselves. In verse 3, David says, no one person who waits for you will be disgraced. That's a promise in the Bible that we can know that somehow this whole situation is going to work out. We may not understand how it's going to work out. We may not see what's going to take place that is going to make sense in the future. But one thing we need to remember is that our heaven is our home, and not this earth. We're heaven-bound. So many people are earth-bound. Don't be earth-bound, be heaven-bound. And remember that it's all going to work out somehow. In verse 4, David goes on to say, make your ways known to me, Lord. Teach me your paths. Verse 5 then, again he says, guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. I wait for you all day long. You know, one of the things that is important that we do during difficult times and times that aren't difficult is that we really seek to know God. And I believe that's what it's all about being a Christian, is that we're seeking to know God and seeking to know His will for our lives, that we have this hunger in our lives for God, and that we want to know more about Him. And it's something that we need to have every single day of our lives. That's why daily devotionals are so important. That is the time that we're seeking God. We're seeking to know God. We're seeking to know more about God. God's such a blessing, and He really wants to touch us and move in our lives, but we have to take that time to seek Him and know Him. Well, you have a great day today. God bless you. Talk to you tomorrow.